microfone certo, né?
Why, né? Olha só como a imagem aqui tá bem melhor. Every time. Where did this come from?
Lá. Told
It's
ya.
you. Se você abaixar o volume, ele para.
It's not. Because it's a call.
Ok.
Qual é a minha câmera?
But how, though? Hey, guys.
Hi.
Can you hear and see us? We are trying to figure things out here.
I think I might have a solution to plug the headphones. You can try
Oh,
to
good idea.
connect again to see, because I would stay muted. See if it will work if you put my
Just a second, guys.
yeah.
Technology here failing us. Look at that.
Oh. My face. Okay. Is it
Pra cá. Que vira.
more?
Isso.
Okay.
Do you think it's working now?
I think so.
Can you guys hear us? I think we are not muted anymore. I don't know why the image is so much worse and it's reversed
Yeah.
here, which annoys the crap out of me. And
We hear and see you.
the image is so much worse on YouTube.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
Hi.
think it's working?
Give me my beautiful mug, please.
Here, it's very, very
Yeah. Oh, you.
full of
Wow.
stuff.
So, this is my Halo mug. Birthday present from David. The delay, though.
Yeah, we
You
need to see the
yeah.
image here, and because it's so annoying.
Yeah. I can't with this mug.
The best mug ever.
It is.
Okay, we need to be like
Yeah.
this, right?
Perfect. Yes.
That's better. So then I don't see how much worse it looks on YouTube than on, because we're doing this through Zoom so we can be on two cameras at the same time. So Flavia can draw frequency art for you. So you're gonna watch the whole process of her drawing her frequency art. So we thought that that would be awesome and that would be fun.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be facilitating today.
Multitasking like crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be just standing here like a creepo.
Why?
No. I thought that maybe we could do some card reading or we could channel anything that comes. Of course, Yeshua is here. Isis has been very present the whole day and she even cooked today.
So good.
Yeah. Shiva is very present. Archangel Michael has been showing up a lot again, which is fun. So, yeah, we're gonna see whatever comes, so we can chat and we can talk and we can, you know, how is it there to say? Check up, check what? So we can, update each other because it's been a while since we just sat down and talked. The channeling with Yeshua, I was out for half of it, and the other half I could barely see the computer because it was too far, so I couldn't see what you guys were saying. And for the ceremony, the computer was too far, so I couldn't see anything they were saying.
Yeah.
So I missed all of you.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk. What did Isis make? She made she called it like a Mediterranean salad, and she made, well, she was guiding me to make it. She made like a, how do I call that? Like a sauce to put on the salad.
Pesto?
Yeah, it looks like a pesto, but it's made with olives. She used olives. Um, what is salsinha? Parsley, yeah, parsley, olive oil,
Yeah, dressing.
balsamic vinegar,
Salad
yes,
dressing.
dressing, balsamic vinegar, a little bit of agave syrup,
It was so good.
and all kinds of stuff, and some feta cheese,
Yeah.
on top, and some vegetables.
It's the kind of food that you eat and then until you're full, and then you can't wait to be, hungry again so you can eat again.
Yeah, and then I also made something that resembles a ratatouille. How is it that you pronounce it? I have no idea.
I think it's like that.
Yeah. And then I made the same kind of carrots that I made for us in the retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Carrots
So good.
with cheese and stuff. So, yep.
Yep.
That was nice. Yeah, I love Archangel Michael too. He's been quiet for a while. In the beginning, when we really started channeling and we started, when we moved to this house and everything, he would show up all the time. And for a while, he's been quieter, and now he's back. And it's funny because the same day that Pamela decided channeling him, he was showing up for me a lot, and I thought like, maybe we should do an Archangel Michael channeling this month. And then a few hours later, Pamela said that she would channel him. Like, oh, okay, that makes sense, because we always end up like receiving the same beings. And I think that I even said that she was gonna channel him before she said to other people. She announced it because he was just showing up a lot. So really, really love him. Carrots. Yeah, I get excited about carrots too. So do you want to tell people about the process of you, making why are you making that face and,
I am
just check something here.
Checking the measurements of the paper sheet and trying to make it even, because I don't know what happens with these people that make paper and they have like 28.5 centimeters. Like, why can't it be 29 or 28?
Because maybe they're measuring it in inches.
It doesn't make sense in inches either. Let me see.
Because I have no idea how many inches that would be.
Yeah, because for example, this one is 21 centimeters wide and 28 and something. Let me see. 28 and 4. It's not even a half. The length. So when I have to measure the thing, I need to have it all very equal. So um, it's easier if I do it with round numbers, instead of working with the, I don't know the words in English.
The decimals?
Decimals.
Is it
Yes,
decimals?
that's what I'm trying to say. If that's the word, that's it. Yeah,
Zim, 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 zim,
that's
zim,
it.
zim. Again,
In this
she
case,
gets, yeah,
yeah,
go ahead.
I want to do it all working with the number 3. So it will be, instead of 28 and it will be 27 and the length and 21 wide centimeters. So it's all multiple of 3.
Suna gave you like a very practical and obvious idea
What?
to cut the paper.
That's what I do. But then I have to
We
measure it
didn't,
first.
yeah, but are you gonna do that?
Yes.
Okay. She's getting there, Suna.
Yeah.
We were just listening to the video that you sent in a group, Suna. It's
Yeah.
all
So
awesome.
cool.
So cool.
We are still talking about your massage.
Yeah.
Because it's just the best
Suna
thing
gives,
ever.
I'm going to try to explain the best that I can, the kind of massage that Suna does. She listens to your body. It's like she's channeling points in your body and places in your body where you are, let's say, storing energy. So she can listen to that message, so what your body's telling you. So let's say that she's touching your ankle and your ankle is hurting because of a memory of a past lifetime or something like that. So, and then she channels that information while she
Yeah.
is releasing the pressure, releasing the energy from that place. So it's one of the most amazing things that I've ever seen in my life.
So good.
It's so awesome.
Yeah.
I accessed so many things that I had never thought of, because the way that I see it's like, since it's in your body, it's harder for you to pinpoint it, what it is, because your ego is always active, so when you just let go and you surrender, and then you listen to it, and then it starts making so much sense, and then you go like, oh, so that's why, and then everything resonates. It was awesome. I even cried.
Yeah. They can't really see what I'm doing, can they? Because I don't see.
Not right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because the pencil is too
Yeah,
light.
it's too light. But soon they will.
Okay.
If you don't spend like half an hour doing that.
Well, that's the process.
Yeah. Well, so
need
guys,
the measure.
grab some tea. don't
'Cause
start. Yeah.
sometimes
People
I
are gonna
have-
be like, oh no, I'm gonna leave.
No, I'll be back in an hour. Sometimes I see the whole image at once before I start, and other times I see symbol by symbol. So I need just to go with it. I haven't seen anything yet, so that's why I'm not drawing. When she did her right foot, because mine has been hurting. Oh, yeah.
My right foot is hurting too, Corey. I just realized that. I
Yeah,
woke
you've been
up with
talking about it all day.
with a pain in the top of my foot. And I'm calling it my Jesus foot because I have like a I don't know how to call it. I don't know if it's stigmata or it's just stigma point from the cross on my foot, and it has like a tissue scar, a scarred tissue or whatever, and it feels like a hole in my foot. And most of the times I only feel the sole of the foot. It hurts on the sole of the foot. But if you touch it, you can feel like there's a hole. And today I was feeling the point, above it too. I was like, oh, okay, that's weird. Yeah, I was thinking about the same thing. Elmer's like, oh, how I wish I could just have Suna come here, do that, or just go there, because it's totally worth it.
Totally worth it. So good.
Absolutely. Okay. I'm just
Then
observing.
not it's not so what's the word? Um exciting yet. it's
Not
a
really.
it's a very, very slow process, guys.
Don't say that, because then people are just
No,
gonna be like,
like
I'm gonna come
no,
back
I
in
mean
40
it's not
minutes.
like when you watch those people painting and it's all colorful and stuff right away, you know?
Vai desanimar a galera total.
Stop it.
Look at the time. I could
No.
never, that's me. I could never just spend this long measuring stuff, you know? It's just crazy. And it looks so precise in the
It
end.
is.
It's really cool.
That's why.
I am
Otherwise it
so
would
in
be
love. I
all
got
weird.
I well, I got gifts from Maria, and I'm just so in love with both of them. I'm holding one because it's so amazing. I was feeling something today is like channeling crystals. Never done that before. But just feeling it. So she gave me this piece of, I don't even remember what crystal it is because it's such a mix of so many things and I don't actually remember the name of the crystal, but it has all these cuts on it, You see all those sides, and each side is like a portal to another dimension. You see, it's so cool. So I thought I was holding it here now. So that's why I'm having a hard time keeping up with everything, because
Everything.
it takes us to places. It's so awesome. And then we got those hearts from Dawn. It's like an agate with titanium. It's really pretty. But what I was gonna say is that I'm in love with this oracle card deck. It's the Magdalene Oracle. It's so cool.
Was it Maria as well? They
Yeah.
gave it? Yeah.
This commercial has been brought to you by past lifetimes regression. What? Curious why your underwear doesn't fit anymore? It's probably because you're stuck in a past life. Okay, I don't understand anything.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, me neither. What is the name of the oracle cards you used yesterday? The Magdalena deck was incredible. Yeah, that Magdalene is the Magdalene Oracle, and it's from Tony Carmine Salerno. It's very cool. I think you'll see it in reverse. But yeah, it looks like this.
Yeah.
And I was so in love with it. Was anyone else guided to place crystals in or by their windows? All the time. I have crystals that are like permanently
Me too.
on my windows. I've been wearing the crystals and it gave me my bra. Every night when I take it off, I forget and I'm surprised by dropping the crystals. Yeah, that's the thing when you put crystals in your bra. Me too, Suna. They drop from mine, or one time it was still stuck on my boob.
Yeah, that's what would happen to me if I tried. So
I did not channel the almandine crystal yet, David. I absolutely forgot. We talked about it, and then Flavia just started holding it like the ring. It's my precious. I didn't touch it ever since. I don't know where you put it. Wish I knew.
it's in. Let me see.
Don't want to go there.
No, I just.
My crystals.
I didn't.
Have
It's
so
on my
many
bed.
crystals.
It's on my bed.
That's the worst place for you to have it, by the way.
No, it's just because I was taking things from the living room and putting there just.
Everywhere in the house.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's too energizing for you to have it in your room.
I know. Yeah.
It's gonna
It's too much.
yeah, screw up your sleep, and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So is there anything you guys want to talk about in particular today? I just got the inspiration to ask you. If there's anything that you want to approach, you want to discuss, maybe anything in your practices, anything that I don't know, any question. I got the ring you sent me for my tier gift. Ooh, awesome.
Who said that?
Yeah, Corey.
Corey?
Yeah, this month we were well, last month, because we sent January and February together. So I was guided to send some of the jewelry that I've been making for you guys. So that was cool. I didn't even remember that yours was a ring, because not everyone was a ring. Is it like a carnelian ring, Corey? The thing is that as we are watching ourselves on the Zoom thing, because there's a huge delay on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I ask something and then I wait for like 1 minute before anyone answers me.
My throat is making so much
Yep.
noises.
Mine
too?
did. No.
Oh.
Yeah, mine does all the time. Mine did in the channeling with Yeshua.
Yeah.
And he said that he was making funny noises with my throat. And I'm like, please don't. I just feel something big, huge is coming. And your cards confirmed what I'm feeling. Yes, I feel like a lot of us, we've been feeling that for a very long time. Since like the end of December, I'll say, something like that. And it felt like we were being prepared in a way, you know? So many messages come, and I feel like there's just so many timelines and so many dimensions and so many densities, you know, that I see that it's hard for me to focus on one sometimes. But the consistent message that comes is like a very wide mass awakening happening. That's the best way I think that we can put it. I want to ask why my childhood traumas are showing up so strongly when I try to study releasing it. I can study and I don't know how to process it. When you start studying, you get those things coming back, Eva? Or is it the theme that you're studying? You're studying about childhood traumas and they are coming up for you, or you're just studying and they are coming up for you? Let me know. Can I just say thank you for change? Ramdas says, make friends with change. Yeah, we are motivated by change on Earth. You know, there's no escaping it. When I try to study traumas from school, I think. That rings really close to home, Eva. So I need to digest my own trigger before I access your answer, because I had so many traumas on school too. Let's ask who wants to come and talk to you. So first I saw Yeshua and then I saw Fabio's higher self. And they're talking like one. And they're saying that it's part of the process that you are creating. So that's the first thing that they say. And now Fabio's higher self, he's saying that you've been trying for a very long time to cognize things with the mind. Perhaps right now it's not time to do that. You know, it's time to cognize with the heart, to comprehend with the heart. And he's saying that you really, really hate that he's saying that. That you're saying like, oh, well, it doesn't help anything. Because your ego is holding into whatever it is that it can, any hope of uh, not going through that, you know? So not going through that again. Let's say that the trigger comes and then your ego starts, your inner child, that's how he's calling it. Your inner child starts acting up, so you will let go of that, you know, because perhaps what you went through on in school, and I feel like that's the case for most of us, we never felt like we belong. We felt like, oh my god, why am I even here? Why am I doing this? You know, this is all stupid. And they try to uh, make a mold and make you feel fit the mold, and then you feel so lonely. So all of those things start coming up again. So that's the reason why, uh, that's your inner child saying that, because it feels restricted. So whatever it is that you can do to not feel restricted, that will be the advice, I would say, you know, from uh, Fabio's higher self. It is whatever it is that makes you feel free instead of locked in a system. So maybe when you start reading, you know that a lot of people have been uh, doing that, you know, and you don't want to fit in because it's not in your path right now. You are creating something new. So allowing yourself to be different and to learn differently and to study differently is okay. I feel like your inner child needs that permission, you know, to work and see and understand and cognize and learn in different ways, in not just sitting down and trying to study, you know, however that is for you. Because sometimes we have a material and we need to get through that, you know, but whatever it is that can make you feel creative while you're doing that, you know, so your inner child is not just uh, sitting there so freaking bored as she was when you were growing up, you know. Let me know how that resonates. Let me go through chat again. Lily said in one of the lives that I have embraced, accepted, and mastered the fire element. I'm still confused about the mastering part. Could she elaborate on more? Oh, you want to call Lilith? Every time, David. Every time. I'm so chill, and then you call Lilith. She's saying that mastery is awareness. And then she said, you can decide what that is for you. It's not for me to tell you. It's not for me to lecture you. Because once you master the element of fire, you become one with it, and the awareness is always there. She says that we have this thing with everything that we master, is that we stop discerning it from other things, and then we feel like we don't have it anymore because it's such a part of us, like always, that we can't see it anymore. So we don't feel like it's something special. So that's why we keep creating stuff again and again and again, and we create challenges and we create all sorts of things, you know, because we get bored. So once you master it, you can discern, you know, because it's you. So she's saying that that's mastery. But whatever fire represents to you, she's saying it goes with the now. So every single second is going to change, and it goes with your own perception of it. She's saying that I can't give you an answer on that. It's you. It's your mastery as the individual that you are right now. I just listened to astrology. What? And there are many huge changes happening this year. Even now, glitches in the matrix. Oh yeah, we've been seeing glitches in the matrix a lot happening. I'm sleeping 10 hours a day in a row and I still feel exhausted. What the heck are we doing, the astro? It's exhausting. I know. It happens to me from time to time too. In your case, you're being needed elsewhere. So then your part, your consciousness as Ludmilla now is helping others all over the globe. And again, time does not exist, but we have a strong perception of time. So the best way that your higher self can do that, can just jump out and start doing stuff, is when you are asleep. But it doesn't mean like if you don't go to sleep, you're not doing that, because when you go, you are. Do you understand? Like you are now awake and asleep, and you are now in every single phase of your life ever, because time is not aligned, you know? So that's why your higher self says. And the thing to do is to ground your body and to do whatever makes you feel like your body is lighter when you go to bed. So let's say not using harsh chemicals in your body, you know, like shampoo, even toothpaste, drinking and eating, you know, everything that can make your body feel lighter. And anything that you can do to ground your body before bed is going to help you not feel exhausted. And it takes a while for your body to understand, you know, that that's what you're doing. So using black tourmaline, for example, near your bed, or under your pillow, um, any crystal that is grounding to you. But your higher self is saying don't use anything red, because it will make you even more active. But do anything that, like, do a grounding meditation maybe before you go to bed or something like that, because once the body feels grounded, then you will rest. So you will sleep 10 hours and you're going to be rested inside sometimes the words just vanish. I use this space here.
Yes. This is so weird because the image keeps on changing.
Because of everyone
Yeah,
watching.
and it's the first time that it's happening because I'm drawing something and then I draw. I'm like, okay, I see that, so I start drawing it and then changes, and I'm like, what was I doing? I don't remember anymore.
That because that's how I am, you know, answering everyone,
Yeah,
you know. So when it's not
it's
like
like every
one
time
being
you
being
connect with
channeled,
someone,
yeah,
it
they
changes
they
here.
send you something else.
Yeah.
Oh, should we add something? Yeah.
Weird.
Yeshua tells us to leave the past alone. Bringing up memories is like creating the past action again now. I agree and disagree with him. That's been my life, right? Every life. um what I ask myself is it serving and is it loving? Because sometimes remembering something from the quote unquote past that is still serving you today, even if it's just triggering you, catalyzing you, you know, if it's making you remember any kind of things that are painful or they are causing pain. If you remember that and you become aware of it, you integrate it. And also, what is the past? You know, there is no such thing. So whatever is serving me right now, and if it's loving for me to see that and feel that, then I don't shame myself, and I don't feel like um, we should neglect ourselves, you know, from that.
Mhm.
So if it's visiting past life, there is no past life. So if you are connecting with it right now, it's because in some way it is serving you. But I think that what he means by saying that is that we should let that go, you know, we shouldn't be too attached to it, and we shouldn't be living in that instead of here in your body, you know. So let's say that if I remember that I was in Mary Magdalene's body in that lifetime, I can see life through her eyes, I can feel what she felt in her body, I can relate to everything that she went through, and I can feel it all as Annie now. If I am saying that I'm only that, if I'm constantly just only relating to that and neglecting everything else that Annie is, that Annie wants, that Annie does, that Annie creates, then I'm not serving myself and anyone else, you know? So I think that that's what he means when he said just leave the past alone. So if it's serving you, if you are connecting to that point, you see whatever it is that it's serving you, you bring it, you use it, and then you integrate it in your now, and not just, oh, I'm gonna stay, you know, because that was so good, you know, because our relationship was so beautiful and I miss it all the time, or that I miss my kids, or that I, you know, if I stay in that state, that's absolutely not loving for me. and I can serve myself or anyone else with that. But if I can get those moments and I can integrate them in me, so then I can serve myself and others with that. So I think that that's fruitful, if it makes sense. I would love a confirmation. Kyle is mentally doing okay since he is in a boot camp and I can't talk to him. I won't hear from him for 2 more weeks. Oh, that's a lot. Let me see if they will let me see it, Corey. So he has Archangel Michael with him. So I would say he's fine. Let me see. There's someone else. It's not Shiva, but it feels like Shiva. So it's one of his incarnations. It's the same energy, but I don't know the name. That is walking with him. And there's Osiris too. So those are the beings that are constantly walking his path with him and feeding his mind, And then Yeshua says that he is also keeping an eye on him for you. Not to worry, because he knows what he's doing and his path is beautiful. And whatever it is that is going on with him right now, it's serving him and his purpose, I'll say. I have a hard time sleeping. Oh my God, what did I do? Jesus Christ. I can't when Yeshua does that.
He scrolled down?
No. I say Jesus Christ because that's just a thing, and then he raises his hand and says present. Every time. I have a hard time sleeping. My ears ring, my head tingle, and the color expands so much when I close my eyes. Sometimes I get scared to see. I'm not sure why. You're not grounded when you go to sleep. That happens to me every time that I'm not feeling grounded, or that I just channeled someone that took me and my body is just in that kind of frequency. It happens to me all the time. I close my eyes and I see bright colors like flashing, and I'm like, oh my God, I just want to go to sleep. So it's the same thing that I told Eva. Finding anything that makes you feel grounded before you go to sleep helps a lot. I posted this on Discord this morning that I was doing a guided meditation for higher self connection. I connected with a white wolf.
Ooh.
We just stared at each other. That's so cool, Lily. Wow. I just saw it. It looks like Ghost from Game of Thrones. So pretty.
Nice.
I'm sleeping a lot too. I slept 13 hours the other day. Yeah, it happens to me every time I channel.
My life.
Yeah. Let me see. Eva? Okay, I'm gonna read again. That's the third time that I read your question. That's why I'm silent. The trauma is not from school, but subject at school, and all kinds of trauma. Okay, so your higher self is also saying now that your higher self saying that you are helping others process that right now in your body. So it's not gonna last forever. That's the first thing that she wanted you to know, and that you should be kind to yourself. Because the thing that we want to do when we when we feel those things is just push them away, and not look at them, and then they keep coming back. So maybe looking into it and breathing, and just staying there for a while and then asking it how it's serving you now. And if no answer comes, and if, whatever happens, maybe your ego will get in the way and start answering you, just stay present with it. So the next time that it happens, stay present with it. It's okay. So I'm triggered, I'm crying, it sucks. So just accept that, not accept that it's accepting is not saying that it's okay. It's just saying, just being aware that it's there, you know? So just sit there and be with it. And then now your higher self is showing me something that Pamela said that Lilith teaches us. And she teaches me the same thing. It's like, okay, so what is the worst case scenario? Just if you don't study, I'll say, because that's why you get frustrated, right? Because you can't study. Okay, so what's the worst thing? And then you say, oh, because I'm not going to learn. And then, no, just go worse than that. Ask Lilith to come. You see, she'll push you once you go like, oh my God, but that's just stupid, because that's where the fear lies, is that, oh, I'm not going to be smart enough. I'm not going to understand. I spent all the money and I'm not being able to study and all that, So what is the outcome if you don't study? And just keep, just give your ego a run for its money. So, okay, how much worse can it get? How much worse can it get? How much worse can it get? And then at some point, it's going to tell you something so stupid that you'll be able to realize like, oh, so that's not true. Do you understand the process? It's like, let's say that I'm afraid of butterflies. I'll do the process with me. So if there was a butterfly here in the room with me, what's the worst thing that could happen? She could fly and touch me. It's already stupid, right? Okay, but what's the worst thing? So I would have to run and everyone would see me freaking out. That's funny too. Okay, but what's worse than that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe she would try to get inside my clothes and I'll start taking my clothes off. And then I'll be naked on camera and freaking out and screaming bloody murder. Okay, so can it get any worse than that? Maybe she'll try to get into my nose and eat my brain, because that's what I believe they want to do. Because why else would they want to be in my face? Okay, so how much worse can it get? So then everyone is going to start judging me because I am scared of butterflies and they just look cute for everyone else, but I hate them. And I don't want people to know that I hate butterflies, because I'm not supposed to hate a beautiful animal. So everyone is going to judge me and no one is going to accept me, and then I'm going to be alone. So that's my core fear. It's not that it's going to eat my brain, it's not that it's going to touch my face in this particular moment. It is because everyone else is going to just be like, okay, I don't want to be friends with you anymore because you're weird.
It's really weird.
And then, is it true? Then you ask yourself, is it true? No, it's not. And if it is true, then go even deeper. Okay, if it's true, what's the worst that could happen? You make new friends that accept you because you're scared of butterflies. You see? So Lilith has this thing that she'll make you dive into it instead of neglecting it. And she would do that to Mary Magdalene, to Isis, make you face those things, so then you can see how not validated the fear is. And then you validate it. It's like, it's okay. It's okay that you feel like that. For however reason you feel like that today, it's fine. Does that help? I'm sleeping with a yoni egg, which is red. I guess I must give it a break. Yep, Ludmila. Yeah. That's probably it. A few weeks ago, I started sleeping with hematite, and it helped a lot. Yes, it helps. Hematite helps a lot. Am I pronouncing it right, though? I have no idea.
They know what you mean.
Oh, yeah. Is Flavia channeling something from Tesla?
Who asked that?
I think Ludmila asked that.
Now that you said it, because I'm like, this is very unknown to me, and I have never connected to Tesla, so it makes sense.
He's very interesting.
Mm-hmm. My eyes burn so much when I'm doing this, guys. So weird.
I've been dreaming that I go to hospitals to see people. I talk
Oh,
to them and I touch them and I make them feel better. That's so sweet, Indira. It's for sure happening. I cannot remember my whole dream lately, but I knew I'm dreaming. Asking my team to help me remember it, but I still
mhm.
can't. So it doesn't serve. If you don't remember, it's because it doesn't serve. Can you talk a bit about cards? How can we start using them? And for purpose, can we use them? For what purpose can we use them? I love to work with one deck. There are so many. Yeah. Um I've never properly learned how to work with cards. I just felt guided to get them, and then whatever comes, I just let it come. So I think that that would be my personal advice, because you find that you get a card and you can cognize so much from that card, and sometimes it's not even the whole thing that is written there. If there's a message, maybe it will not even resonate with the time, but the being that is bringing it, or maybe just the core message and they want to expand, so for me it's like a type of channeling. So I just grab a card and then I let whatever message come to just come, not trying to restrict it in any way, not trying to judge it in any way, just however it comes to me, and then I just let it be, so think that letting your intuition guide you to what deck you should get, to what deck you should work with, is very important, because there are things there that are important and they are going to resonate with you very deeply, so I'd say that you feel very guided to this Magdalena deck. It's because you already know how to work with it. That's the truth, because in some level you helped create this, because we are one, so if it's a tool that you can work to focus your intention, that's Mary Magdalena. A tool that you can work to focus your awareness and to focus your intention, so it keeps you centered, so I use crystals for that all the time. Every time I'm channeling, every time I have like a reading or anything, I'm using a crystal to help me focus my energy, so to help me focus my awareness. So that's the thing that cards do for you. They would just talk to you in a way, and that's your higher self. And then sometimes let's say other guides, they come along and they give you messages too. So it's not even important to discern, let's say, who that is or anything, because it just is. So just allowing your intuition to talk, and not trying to, I'll say, I never use the
Book.
book that comes with it. Never ever. Sometimes when it's like an ascended master and then I don't know the being, I'll go and I'll look and I'll read their story, but it would just vanish, so whenever it is that they come, because there's also that there are so many timelines and so many dimensions and so many things that sometimes they come through a different perspective, so it doesn't even matter. So I never read the book. I never try to learn it with the mind. I just let whatever come to just come. Do you guys wanna play?
No,
Should we pick a card? We could play like, I'll pick a card and we'll all um, say what comes to you. You know, it's here.
do not use it to scrolling, and then you remember that the mouse is with you.
What? Yeah. I get blocked when I try to do it too easily. I grab the book. So why do you think you get blocked? Just asking. You feel you can't do it. Why?
Sorry about the nose running.
I don't know if you, I know that you are very self aware of your hair. I don't know if you're seeing it right now.
Ah,
It's great. Nothing's happening.
huh.
But then if I don't say anything, when the video is over, you're going to tell me, oh,
It's
you didn't
great.
say, you didn't warn me that I have horns.
Oh,
Oh my God,
I
my
just
socks.
accepted the horns because
Yeah, see? It's
they
not
I
bad.
you
I'm
know
just
what would
saying,
I do? If I cut, they will grow again.
yeah,
You
there's
know?
nothing you can do.
I need to
You
let
can
them
use like
grow.
pins, so you can get it
Yeah.
like Diane Sons.
Oh boy. Yes.
Yeah.
I always forget. No.
The thing that
Hair.
yeah. Okay.
No.
Someone's talking with you at the same time.
Mm. Rude.
Yeah, very rude. Who do you think it is?
Hello. That's good. Yeah, sure.
You're just judging them now. You're just pointing fingers. Lilith was answering you. Kavita. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Skavita.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that your intuition is working all the time. There is no intuition. That's what Lilith is saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then the things that you are making up, that's is still God. That is still you. Because God creates everything. There is not a word that you can say that is not coming from God. Even though sometimes it's your ego talking, the ego is God too. There is nothing that is separated from source. So if you feel that you've blocked your intuition, it's just your awareness of it. So maybe learning how to discern between what you call your intuition and what you call your instinct. So your instinct is to go grab the book and try to read the book and to interpret the book. That's why you say, Lilith is saying, it's like that's your perspective. So what if your way to read cards is like that? Why are you judging yourself? Why are you judging your process? Why are you judging your uniqueness, is what she's saying. So there's just a whole conversation with being intuitive. There's no one that isn't. There are people that believe that they aren't. Everything that you make up, why is it not God? Why is it bad? So what should we do? Should we grab a card and we will all cognize what it says? You want to play? I think everyone said yes already. Let's do it. I'm going to grab one from the Magdalene Oracle deck, and I'm not going to say anything. I'll just go back and read another question. And as I'm answering the question, if you want to type or just, I don't know, I'm just going to be doing something else because then I'm not going to distract you. So just breathe, and whatever message comes to you, just know that it's perfect. If it's for you, if it's for someone else, it doesn't matter. I'm going to grab from this one because it doesn't have a message. It just has let's say it has like a one word or two words. So that's more fun. I was scared when I started doing this too, Kavita, by the way. I was like, how can I do it? And then I just decided, okay, I'm going to go live and I'm going to pull cards and whatever happens goes. So then I discovered that was my type of, that's how I did it. So just be nice to yourself. Okay. The card is liberation. And you can look at the image because sometimes the image tells you things too. See? It's about liberation. So what comes for you?
You can show
when
here
you
also
hear
if you want
that?
to. It's easier.
Is it better? So much better.
See?
The camera on the iPhone is so much better than our webcam.
Yeah.
So what comes to you when you feel that card, I'll say. I have no idea how this sound happened because it happened from the ceiling and we are on the top floor.
No.
Archangel Michael in our lives.
Yeah.
Why are you moving chairs?
Oh, you can start seeing now on camera.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's looking cool. Suna says that she
Cool.
sees Metatron.
In here?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's someone very, very smart. Not someone. Many, many, many.
Many ones.
Many ones.
You are doing a fantastic job with your video shoots and the cards yesterday and Flavia's work today. May I ask what equipment you're using? I was using my iPhone to record the video, and Flavia is using her iPhone to do this now.
Yeah, and we have a webcam.
Yeah, we have a webcam. I don't remember. It's Logitech.
Yes.
I don't remember.
C922,
Yeah.
I think.
And they said that it was like the best one, and I'm doubting it now.
Me too.
And I'm like, I don't think so.
It's good.
Because you can see, can you see like the color? Look at the color of your hand in the thing and look at your color
I look
here.
normal here.
Let us see your hand so your hand is not white as a paper.
Oh, full of scars.
Oh. Oh gosh.
It's almost too bad in this one because you can see so many details on my hand.
It's so much better.
The veins, because I'm a little cold, the red veins.
Okay, so Suna's interpretation of the card. Letting go of your knowledge so that you may open to more truth, more knowing that you need now. That's very cool. Liberation, freedom. You are liberating something about the sound. I only saw Lilith. So then go for whatever liberation means to you, Kavita. What does it mean to you? How does it feel to you? Is even more important. But first just write whatever it is. What does liberation mean to you as a human right now on earth? And then ask yourself, why?
I don't know.
And then ask yourself, how does it make you feel? If you feel liberation, how is it? How does it express in your body? You know? It's okay. Your higher self is saying that it's okay to use yourself as a conduit, you know? So you are relating to something and that something is you and it's fine. Because we learned that, we need to shut down all of our, what is the name? Can't even relate to the name. Filters, you know? But what if it's serving you and what if it will serve others? So you are limiting yourself. So how does liberation feel to you right now? How would it feel to be free from all that, from that block, for example? Go for that. I saw the Lyranthi lines in the card, like the ones from Avatar. As we are liberating things in us, we are liberating things in other timelines and universes. Whew, that was powerful, Ludmila. Because then I can see into everyone's interpretation. And I get so much more from that. It's so cool to do this. Let yourself cry into liberation from your past. It's grieving your old self, and that's why it caused so much dissonance. Because you remember things that are no more, according to my higher self. Yes. That's perfect. That's so cool. Hello, Donna Marie. We are playing something right now. If you just arrived, Marisol, I picked a card from an oracle deck, and it's liberation, and everyone is interpreting it together. So, what do you get? Jimena says that the card makes me think of releasing what no longer serves me. The picture made me feel powerful. No excuses. You are free. That's very powerful. That's so cool. I feel that too, Jimena. The message is so for you. Liberate yourself. You feel all the treasures within you. Just give yourself the freedom to explore them. Exactly, Ludmila. Hello, Kathy. We're playing a game today. Well, playing many games today because Flavia is drawing frequency art on camera
Mhm.
today, so you guys can see what she does. You know how her process is. And right now we are reading cards together. So I'm picking cards, and we are all saying our own interpretations of it together. I feel like how do I barf? Is that barf? You know when
Yes.
something it's coming but
Mm-hmm.
it's not
Burping.
burping. Yeah, barfing is throwing up
Yeah.
because that would be bad.
I was gonna say barking, but then you're not a dog.
uh, I see the layer of stories and illusions about yourself breaking in front of my eyes, and feeling and perceiving stuff falling away and entering a limitless time. That's so cool, David. I don't know if you have any decks, but I feel like you would have a lot of fun
Oh
with it.
yeah, bruxão.
Such a wizard.
No,
Warlock.
warlock.
Yep.
Yeah.
So awesome. I felt something with the Lyran felines
I
that
just need.
Ludmila
Sorry,
said I need
guys, because I need
to.
to see it.
I saw the Lyran felines in the card. We are liberating things in us.
That's good. Okay.
Oh yeah, I saw the things that we did as Lyran felines, things that we've been calling, things that are reflecting in things that we've been calling karma now, and the need to relieve those things that we've been feeling like we needed to relieve those things and we needed to pay for those things, you know? And that has changed. That karma no longer exists. It is not necessary anymore for our growth, um, for our beingness. It's not a thing that is necessary right now anymore. So we can let go of that. So we can liberate ourselves from all of those timelines where we were the persecutors. Is that how you call it?
Mhm.
And for creating things out of our sheer innocence and then them turning upside down and we feeling so responsible for how things turned out. And then we decided incarnating again and again to try to correct what was, but it feels so liberating and so freeing to know that no matter what was, it never was because it is, and it's still God. It's still love, you know, even if you can't perceive it. So I feel like we are coming into an agreement with ourselves and with all our timelines right now that it's important to let go of whatever is not serving you, like what Eva said, and just be present with what is right now, you know?
I think, why is Flavia raising? I was raising the lines that I'm not gonna use, the ones that
Oh,
are
I
just
want to
for
sneeze so bad.
reference. This is the first. What side do I do this? Oh my god, why is it so hard? Um, the first part, I think it will need some symbols after the colors. You know, after I put the colors. I don't
You are mini Merlin. You are so much nicer than him, David.
know.
The
Well,
card
I don't
is
know about
saying,
that.
let yourself be seen. Seen or seen? Let everything that's inside of you come to the surface, the wisdom, the joy, but also the grief. Let it all be seen,
Mm-hmm.
and then it will manifest into the world because you will not be hiding inside of us. Absolutely. See, Kavita? You just need to let yourself feel. That was beautiful. Thank you.
I need you to take
I
this.
was.
Thank you.
Hmm. I would say I have, in some ways, the temperament to become a Merlin, but I choose not to go into that direction. Well, everyone, the whole world thanks you, David, for that. It's the female twin flame of Metatron. Who, Suna?
The drawing, I think. Is it?
I don't know.
Ooh la la.
How many timelines are we talking about? Infinite. There is no limitations in God. So Lilith is explaining now, of course, we summoned her. She's saying that if you are in a crossroads in your life right now, not like a metaphorical crossroads, but if you are in a crossroads and you know that both ways is going to take you home, one way is going to be longer and one way is going to be longer and safer, and one way might be scarier and quicker, you decide going one way or the other. Let's say you choose the one that is safer and it's going to take longer. One, you went the other way. Every time you are faced with options, every single outcome is happening simultaneously. So that are the many timelines. So she's saying now you think about those two, the crossroads is just two, and now multiply it to 7 billion. That's how many timelines there are every time you choose something. But as gods in a body now, you choose, most of you, she's saying, because it's not the case for some of us, you choose to stay aware of only one focus point, because you can create better, because it's more interesting, because it would be too overwhelming, because of so many becauses, it's not really important. But there are infinite timelines in everything.
My legs. Let me see if it'll be too bad if I put it here, because I need to see. Can you still see? Yes.
Flavia, do you see a complete picture in your head than draw on paper?
It depends. Sometimes yes. Sometimes I get the picture for days before I draw it, and some other times I see symbol by symbol, and then this one was like that, and this one kept changing because there are so many energies here, because all of you and all of the beings, so it kept changing all the time. So I drew one thing after the other. It's like I see one, and then after I draw it, I see the lines shaping the other symbol, and then I just go with it. The same thing happens with the colors.
I didn't understand your question, Brandy. It was a while ago because I'm going back in chat. I'm lost. Who is on the mic? I don't know if it's relevant. Still, maybe you got the answer. Anyways, I felt very unproductive at work this week. Is there an aromatherapy essence that may help me? Rosemary. That was quick. Brandy asked, Lilith, what would benefit me the most to focus on? She said, you. Loving yourself, accepting yourself, treating yourself well, treating yourself to whatever makes you feel loved and cared for, and giving yourself a break when you're too tired. You don't need to be doing something all the time, she says. Because every time that she's saying that every time that you're not doing something, you don't feel productive, and you feel like you are lagging, and you feel like she's saying that it's like sometimes it's like it's a race for you. And then she's asking, where is it that you want to arrive at? Where are you striving? Is don't use words that I don't have in my vocabulary. She's one that sometimes she says like I don't have the vocabulary. So rude. Where is it that you want to get? You know, if it's enlightenment, if it's uh, abundance, if it's health, she's saying you have it because you're God. So just give yourself a break. I'm going back in chat so I can see your other questions, guys. In my meditations, I've been feeling and seeing that I have a pencil in my hand. I've been writing, even so. Is there something specific? There never is something specific. Because every time you choose something specific, you are limiting God within you. In your case, right now, I don't mean that in a general way. Your higher self is telling you that now. Just let go of all control and let that pencil work. Think about blinking, Flavia, when you concentrate. When you concentrate, you stop yourself from blinking out automatically. So think blink every few times. That's Gina because she's a eye doctor.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dawn was here just for a second.
Oh,
Come on, Dawn.
come back to us, Dawn. If he sees that afterwards, he'll be like, oh.
What? You did not speak any human words right now, or at least I was not aware of whatever that
I
was.
did. I said, if he hears that afterwards, he'll be like, oh, I was there.
I'm gonna get a card for you, Maria. Of course, you can have a card. I love the deck, just so you know. Oh my god, I feel like sneezing so bad and it won't come out. Isabella says that it's a beautiful work. She loves it.
Thank you.
It starts getting very cool when she starts coloring, right? Oh.
The cards are jumping from the deck.
No, I felt like it was me, because I was not focused. Are you still here, Maria?
Which Maria?
Maria
Hanowski?
Lily's sister, yeah. How do you pronounce it?
Now I say Hanowski, but I don't think that's right. I think it's another way easier to pronounce, and I say it in a more difficult way.
Okay.
That's part of the fun, Ludmila.
What?
She says I'm doing such a precise work.
Oh, now something jumped. That's the third card that jumps, and it's from the same. They are the 3 cards that I picked yesterday for the reading that I did. So there's something there. I feel like you probably resonated a lot with that message. And the thing that I'm getting for you now I have the resurrection one. I'm just gonna show you here because it's easier. Can you see it? And the thing that I'm getting now for you is that you are that beacon of light right now. Your lightness, not only your light, like your light, as in like you understand, right? But the lightness, your mood, the way that you are expressing yourself now, you are helping everyone that is around you with that, with keeping humor as a way to transmute anything that isn't loving. So I feel like you're doing a very good job at that in your environment right now. And every time someone comes with fear to you, you just find a way to transmute that for yourself and for them. And that's what the card was telling you, that you're doing such a beautiful job with that, and that you're going through that as well. The resurrection, that being born anew, that because you've allowed yourself so much awareness, And Yeshua is now saying that you've allowed yourself so much awareness that you are becoming new. And he says that he's very proud of you.
Hmm.
It's Mary Fernandez. I thought it was
Oh, my
Maria.
purple color. Oh. Well, it's the translation.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do it again because I was doing that for Maria. And now I saw it's not Maria. I don't know if Maria is here. Because when I concentrated, I pictured
Yeah.
Maria, you know, so then it came for her. Guess you needed to know that.
Yeah.
So the card for you, Mary. And if the last one resonates, it's applicable though. Yeah, see? If it resonates, it was for both of you. Because, well, we are one. But now I got Guardian Angel. Why is it so difficult? And the thing that I cognize for you is that you are your own guardian angel right now. You've always been, but you're becoming more aware of that each day. So you are guarding yourself and you're guarding others. And they are quoting guarding because you're coming to understand that there is nothing that you should or need to fear. Everything is perfect as it is. So you don't need to protect yourself. But still, you honor yourself and others when they feel that. And that's beautiful. Ow, my leg. The thing smells so strong. The Sharpie.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm starting to get a little high on Sharpie. Okay, let me see if I missed any other questions. No clue.
There should be the
Don't
title of the
know where I
video.
saw it.
Getting
What?
high on Sharpie.
No, it should not.
That's the best
That's the
clickbait.
worst clickbait. People would be like, well, you look high. We're not, though.
We're not.
What is the best crystal to help me to sleep at night? Yeah, black tourmaline is a standard one. Isis had a black tourmaline bed, just so you can have an idea. And many of her priestesses and priests, they had tourmaline beds too, because it's so grounding. So I feel like black tourmaline is a foolproof one, you know? Can't go wrong with that. My cat is consciously nursing on my fingers.
Oh.
They are sore. I don't know if that's his way of making up for abandonment, domination, or natural growth. It hurts. Any advice? Let me ask the kitten. He does not feel abandoned. He does not remember you not being home. Because animals, they live so in the now that they have no concept of time. So if you're there, you're there, you know. And whenever you're not, they are living the now and they don't care. That's the thing with with cats in particular. He feels he like he's comforting you, you know, because it's like he knows that you're his mama. And that's the way that he feels the most connected to you. So whenever it is that you are craving connection, he feels it, he understands it, and then he wants to give it to you. So that's why he's doing that. It's like a way to tell you that he's there, and that you like you have him, that he is your boy. I think it's the first time that I consciously channel an animal,
Mm.
but I talk to them all the time. I even make up voices for them.
It's the funniest. And songs
Oh yeah, I make songs for them all the time.
on the spot.
Yeah. Sorry for veterinarian question, but I don't know what to do anymore. Not to lose my fingers. So then I don't know. Ask him to show this some way else. It's like show that connection, that love, that appreciation in another way. Ow.
You know what I think sometimes?
Hmm.
There are some colors that I have that are just like one of a kind. Imagine I'm in the middle of the drawing and I run out of ink.
Yep. That would be.
So
You would have to
sad.
buy the other thing and then
Yeah.
wait for it to arrive.
But then it
Oxidizes?
oxidizes.
Well,
Yeah.
if it happens, it's because it's supposed to happen.
Oh,
So then
yeah.
you should just do another color.
Yeah, like mixed colors.
Yeah. I've been dating a wonderful man who has been hurt so many times. He projects his wounded masculine. How can I allow or help his divine masculine step up? I find myself leading at times and I don't like it. Um, the thing that I'm getting now is that helping him understand that his feelings are validated. So talking about it openly with him. So talking about your own feelings openly. So he can see that you feel comfortable to share with him. So then he will feel
Mhm.
comfortable to share with you, So whatever it is that he's feeling, he will know that it's okay and that you understand. Because that's where that lies, that insecurity and whatever it is that he's projecting. It's because he feels like he can't feel and that he can't show how he feels. So show that to him. Be the mirror for that. Let me see. Oh gosh. I love the smell of paint too, Eva.
I'm not sure if you're doing
Better than
it
perfume.
right. What? It's like those people that like the smell of gasoline.
I kind of
Yeah.
like it too.
Mm.
I feel like Oracle cards could be a great addition to my repertoire. I think I can do it. Yes,
Oh
absolutely.
yes. For some reason I thought you did it already.
Yep.
Yeah.
Carol says that she loves the purple color, the
Yeah.
tone. It's very pretty.
Yeah. And it looks even cooler in the camera.
Yeah. I like it more here because it's warmer. It's a warmer
darker.
color. Yeah, but it's warmer. There it's a little
it's- yeah,
bluish. Here
true.
it's more like more red, I'll say.
True.
Yeah. Cards are great. I always have a lot of fun. I don't know why I don't do it more. Because I have so many decks. You should see. I'm gonna show you. That's not
It's not all of them.
all of them, but that's some. And my babies. And I got this one from Julie. She's beautiful. That's a
Yeah.
tarot deck though.
Yeah.
And I have no clue how to do it because, as I said, I don't read the books and I never kind of learned, and
Yeah,
then there's
okay.
this one. And there are so many others there. I think you should get some, Eva. You're going to have fun.
Oh yeah.
Can
What do you want?
nothing. You're occupying all the space.
It's my space.
Come on.
My precious.
Jesus taught us to share, Just saying.
I thought you were reading that.
No. Oh, okay.
What?
I'm not great in this, keeping
Do you
up
miss
with
me
the yeah.
doing that?
Yep. My granddaughter is having allergic reactions and we can't figure out what she's to. Any advice? How old is she? How old is your granddaughter? For some reason, it's relevant. Yeah, I have even some cards ready, but they are digital. But yeah, we want to make our own decks. There are so many. I have one that is like all the messages and all the spirit guides, they are like already there, and it's like a Ascended Masters. Not only Ascended Masters, it's guides in any way, but let's say Ascended Masters, and it comes with let's say Yeshua, and then a message from Yeshua, um, and I want to make one for Twin Flames. Very excited about that. And we want to make one with frequency art.
Yeah.
So many. 5 months. She's still, that's how I felt. I felt like she was very young and she's still processing.
Earth.
Yeah. She's still learning how to be in a body, because the thing is with beings that are being born now, they have so much more of the awakened DNA, things that we need to create processes to make and be aware of it and work for it. They are just born there, so they are way more alien than you were when you were born, and you were very alien when you were born. So imagine that, because of your lineage, because everything is correlated, the ways that you expanded yourself, and then she decided being born in your lineage because you could help her with that, because all of that makes a huge difference. So she is more alien than you were. So her body is trying to adjust to Earth, So it's important to be present with her and humor the ego. I'll say humor the body, And sometimes you want, that's what I'm getting now. It's like, it's not going to make sense because science and doctors, they don't have an answer for that yet, for whatever it is, because she's just adjusting to Earth and she's fine. It happens to everyone, she's very open, she's very aware, I feel like you can even see that in her. It's like she knows what's up, and she's only 5 months. So don't be worried. That's the thing. She's fine. That's what I'm getting now. So it's related to this present moment, what kind of allergy? I had a severe allergy of milk when I was born. I couldn't have my mother's milk. I couldn't have cow's milk. I couldn't have anything. I couldn't eat anything. So I spent 3 months crying and throwing up straight up blood. I couldn't eat. I could only drink water. And my mom said that I wouldn't sleep. I would cry all the time. It's like I was like, oh my God, I'm in a body, because my body had such a hard time adjusting. Maybe that's why I'm telling you this. Maybe she's allergic to milk, and the only milk I could have was, what is the name? Goat milk. That's one of, I think, like, because it's the highest in vibration, and the closest to human, that you could have, that is not a plant-based milk. So maybe that's something that could help her. I don't know. It was the only thing I could have. But yeah. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Oh no,
We
why?
wish you a Merry Christmas.
I'll
I don't know
I'll
who's
be
singing it. They
that
just
until
started.
Christmas now.
We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Why? Why, Hillel? Such an asshole. Why would you do that? I just disconnected, from Earth for a second, and then he brought me back with that. So not nice of you. The sneeze is there, but it won't come off.
Do you want some help?
How? No? Really don't want any help.
Guess what I'm thinking about?
No, I don't
Just
want
came
to.
to my mind.
Really don't want to. Tell us.
The salad.
The what? The salad.
Yeah.
Isis salad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't remember who asked for a card. I saw David now, and I think Jimena. Yeah, sometimes looking up helps me too, but it didn't do anything. I'm gonna get a card for you, David.
Then Lilith will come.
Oh yeah, and she's like,
"Hi, my boy."
"Hold my poodle," and then she goes crazy.
And my frappuccino.
No, I mean because of the As Branquelas.
Yeah.
That he goes mad and he
Yeah.
hold my poodle because he wants to, kick people in the face. So I got past lives. But what?
Sorry.
La-
What?
Just kidding. Past lives for you, David. And the thing is, I'm seeing not a past life right now. Well, now that I said I'm seeing thousands, but the most relevant one is the past life you had in this lifetime right now. That's what Lilith is saying. Because you don't even give yourself enough credit for how brave you are and how important your demonstration is and how beautiful it is. She's saying that you're so freaking powerful. I have no idea sometimes. So she's just telling you. And then I see, of course. So the first thing that I saw was the lifetime with Yeshua, and you were one of the kids. And then it changed. And I see Merlin. And then it changed. And I see Nostradamus. And then it changes. And I see Anubis. So those are all aspects of you that serve you right now. And that you are integrating now. And that can be oh my God, that can be a mess. And it's okay. When you are really becoming aware of those pieces of you and you are learning what they are doing for you now, because if it's there, it's serving. So yeah. Lilith is saying that that's enough. That's enough information for now. At first I was like, huh? But now I got what she meant. Good. I'm gonna get one for Jimena now because I saw that she asked for one before. And I feel like I missed someone. So let me know. Oh, it was Jamie. I'm getting one for you after Jimena. Oh, that's so beautiful. It just made my heart Whew. Look at how beautiful this is.
Ooh.
But don't be weird.
Ooh.
I have Universal Christ for you, Jimena. Look at this beautiful painting. It was like, the feeling that I got was like I was. I'm gonna give a weird example. When you're in the bathroom and you're just taking a shower and you take your time, and then you open the door and Yeshua is standing there looking at you with this face here, just looking you like straight in your soul. And you will be so, oh my God, what the fuck, you know? And maybe you'll be even scared because you were not expecting that he would just be there, you know? So that's the feeling that I got when I saw the card. It's like he particularly, Yeshua, is showing up a lot for you, and all sorts of Christ energy, Christ consciousness beings, and they are starting to express through your body with awareness now, because they were always, because that's your
The truth.
yeah, your truth and your strongest connection right now in this body. But Yeshua is starting to show up for you like a lot, and by him making me feel that, maybe it's it's a surprise, not a surprise because that he's always been there, but in some ways he's just going to start doing them more and more and more, and you start hearing him more and connecting with his essence more, so he's a very big guide for you, that. So yeah, that's what I got from this one. So now I'll get one for Jamie. My God.
What the fuck?
Oh, I was seeing faces everywhere when I woke up today, Isabella. Oh my God. It's like I was laying in my bed, and when you're awake and you're not very. So then I turned on the light and I was looking at things, and in my walls I saw thousands of faces. And then in a water bottle, it's like a glass water bottle, I saw Isis, and then she morphed into Mary Magdalene and into the drawing that Lily made of Mary Magdalene. And
Yes.
then I saw a face in the frame of the mirror, and I was like, what? Am I tripping?
You're tripping.
I feel like and the other thing that is happening to me a lot, Isabella, is that my third eye is twitching, and it's making my face move. It's like this muscle
So
here.
funny.
It's like when your
So
eyes
funny.
start moving and you're not doing anything, but it starts moving like that. It's doing that because I feel like we are opening our third eyes more, and we will start seeing more things. So maybe that's why we're seeing faces. But yeah, I'm gonna get one from interesting about integrating lots of aspects. Been feeling a lot of that lately. And 2 days ago, I think I was at Mahavatar Babaji, Avatar Shiva.
What?
I connected to him slightly and activated the shit out of me. My
Yeah.
brain is on overdrive. Oh yeah. So every time that one of those things happen, brace yourself, because your body is gonna go like, oh holy shit, what the fuck is this? It's normal. Just take some time. I got for you, Jamie, acceptance. The drawings are so pretty. That's the card. Acceptance. And the thing that is coming is acceptance of your role on earth right now, because everyone that incarnates on earth, we play a role, and we play a role for each other, and different roles, for each other. And now they're giving me an example, like you play a role for your mother, and then you play a different role for your kids, and everyone perceives you differently. So the most important thing in the midst of all it is accepting yourself as exactly what you are and exactly what you want to express, and feeling like you are held. And they're saying that you do that by accepting all of the nuances of God within you. So all of the things that we even call bad and ugly and not worthy and all of that, that's God too. So being aware of that and accepting all of those things is such a powerful tool, and Mary Magdalene is helping you with that. I'm going to start going a little faster with the cards because too many people.
Hmm. Sometimes they give me colors that there's no possible way there would be a marker with the color, like crystal color.
Yep.
I'm like, guys, let's help the human here.
Now one for Kathy. I got little children. And what I see is your inner child wanting to be seen, wanting to be heard. And as I said before, we've been learning for a very long time on earth right now, in anything that we call a spiritual path, that the body isn't God and the ego isn't God, and we should only go for that which is God. And then we start learning about oneness. And that's how everything gets very, very, very confusing, right? Because if oneness is true, how can anything not be one? How can anything not be God? So I feel like for you, it's time to give ears to your inner child and stay present with it and show it love, show it compassion, you know, for all the tantrums that it throws sometimes, for all the fears that it has, just sit and be present with it. I feel like this is the time for so many of us to do that. And that's why we are getting like quarantined and all kinds of things. So we can stop neglecting the inner child. Now one for Donna Marie. I see the Matrix. It's very interesting. Look, it looks like a
Andava.
yeah, and it also looks like
Cell.
a cell, like when the egg is fecundated and then it starts becoming things. So
Becoming things.
yeah, like humans. um, so I see the connections in your own perception and how those things are changing and shifting all the time, and that sometimes things get feel like they are not real and they feel confusing. So just sitting and observing, that's the strongest message, because the matrix, as we call it, it is shifting, and we are getting glitches all the time, in the matrix, in the dream. But it's still very important to stay grounded. So that's the message for you, because our perception of the matrix is what shifts it, and it shifts in a global scale once we all put the energy towards that and we are all on the same frequency level. So I feel like that's been happening a lot for humanity right now, and that's why this message is coming forward, not only for you but for so many of us. A Starbucks barista wished her Merry Christmas after handing her a drink on
What?
Friday. That's, you see, the Matrix. It stops making sense, like time.
I was seeing a post today, like about cartoons and how they don't make sense sometimes. Like the Flintstones celebrating Christmas before Christ. So funny.
Well, yeah. What the crap is that?
Right?
Now one for Lizzie.
Okay.
I got the Matrix for you too. You see? Probably you're experiencing the same thing. It's like glitches in the matrix and things stop making sense, or like what is happening. And then sometimes the fear of the collective, and you go like, but guys, why? And then you feel like, oh, I'm part of the collective, but also I'm not, because that's the thing that we are all going through right now. So just staying grounded, honoring your body and honoring God within you. So honoring your intuition, and staying grounded. And for some reason, it comes to you to like eating more grounding foods. So roots, for example. You can research that, your higher self says, but eating more grounding foods and keeping the attention in doing the loving thing for you, for your body. I'm gonna get one for Gina now. I got revelation, and then I saw a big eye opening. Look. Let me see what your higher self says. She says that you've been uncovering so much of your own veil, of the own veil that we create as humans when we come to Earth. I'll say when we decide choosing those bodies and choosing an individuality, we create some veil so then we can remove them. That's part of the game, or at least that's what we think before we are in a body. So you are starting to remove that, and again things stop making sense sometimes. And now Yeshua is saying that sense means like having a sense or making sense. It means that you gave it a meaning, and that meaning is serving you. So what if you just give it another meaning? Because we learn in some studies, he says, and some things that he shared, that giving meaning is of the ego, but it was never meant to be a bad thing. It's a tool, such as is your body, such as your eyes, your hands, your emotions. It's all a tool. So use them, make use of them, and without shame and without guilt. So if something in your let's give it a more, like, I'm gonna translate what Yasha said because he goes places, something more practical. If there's something in your life right now that stopped making sense, because it had a meaning and things are changing, because those revelations keep coming to you, it's like, oh, that makes no sense anymore. Give it another meaning. It's like seeing through another perspective, whatever that is. Like in your job, it used to make sense and now it doesn't. Whatever that is, a relationship with someone or anything, give it another meaning. And you can, that's the fun part. Yeshua says you can give it the meaning you want because you are co-creating it with everyone else.
How fun that the card that came for her was an eye.
Yeah, right.
Subtle.
Isabella is having her like eye twitch too.
Of course.
I'm gonna get one for you, Ileana, now for your current job situation. I got the messenger. I keep putting things in front of your drawing.
It's okay. They're seeing my drawing the whole time.
So the thing is, the feeling I get is as if you've been getting a lot of information. Maybe from your guides, maybe from channels or anything, like mediums and all that. And maybe it's just from your own inner guidance. And sometimes they diverge and sometimes they collide. But the most important thing is for you to understand that you are your own messenger. that your opinion is the one that counts the most in your reality, and your choice is the one that counts the most, so that's the feeling that I guess, like as if some people or beings or whatever, they've been telling you things, about this situation. Let me know how that resonates if you're here. um and then knowing that you are able to choose in any given situation. Your higher self is really quiet right now. I'm asking her why. She's saying it's because she knows. So the other thing that she's making me feel is that she's giving you those messages, and you keep needing more validation. And she's saying, when will it be enough? Because however that resonates, if the job is good or not for you, because your heart is never going to lie. So she's saying that if that's the validation that you wanted, there you go. That's that feeling, the bell, right? The church bell. That feeling is not lying. Oh, my foot. I'm sorry. I just kicked it. Can you guys? Yeah. Is the ego part of oneness? Yes. Everything is part of oneness. That's something that is so not talked about enough, I feel like. We have so many oneness teachers that go all the way to one side of the spectrum, I think it's time to find a middle ground so we can comprehend as humans, because we are right now. We're not just that, but we are. So how could anything not be part of oneness? Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you feel led, I would appreciate. Let me get one for you too, Joffrey.
Sometimes it does like this, you see? Because there's a lot of ink inside the marker, and then it's
Oh, it sprays.
mm-hmm.
Oh, why? Do you always look like this?
When I'm drawing. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine. People can't see on camera. Look,
How do I look?
it's like you've been crying for 2 hours and now you stopped. That's the face that you have
When
right
I'm
now.
drawing, I look like this.
That's cool. I totally lost what I was doing.
Joff.
Okay. Okay, one is jumping. Decision is the one that is coming for you. And your higher self is fast. He's saying that you wonder, and that is a beautiful practice. But when you doubt yourself, that's when you feel lost. So trust your decisions. That's what he's saying. Trust the decisions that come from God within, and know that in truth, everything does come from God. So you can rest, he's saying. I don't know how that resonates personally right now about decisions, but he makes me feel like whatever it is, you took the right step, and you shouldn't worry. David was saying that I integrated a past life. Lately, I got stabbed in the throat and I felt like it was really happening in a dream. And then I woke up and my body was floated with adrenaline. That's the worst way to wake up. And literally feeling like I was dying and blood coming out of my throat. Oh, yeah, that's happened to me too.
Did you dream about it? Remember dreaming or?
Not bad in any way. I love it actually. I love David. He's just as weird as we are.
Yeah.
Oh, ask because it won't go away. Why am I in a high vibe and so happy? I manifesting. What? Okay, let me start over. Why, when I'm in a high vibe and so happy, I manifest seeing live or photo somewhere of my twin flame and his present partner. It upsets me and I feel like I am stuck. Your higher self says that I should pick a card. And then that's the one that I got. Eternal Embrace. And there's a couple with flames, which is twin flames. So cool, right? And she was saying that you are guided and you are a magnet for love. So we want to see those things. So I feel like it's coming for you. So you can see love in that and let go of the suffering. And she says that it's such a hard thing to do. It really is. And she says that not being able to feel love when you see it generates guilt. And then it generates the perception of blocking, of being blocked or stuck. So it keeps showing up for you when you are in your highest, your highest vibe, because that's when you are the most accepting, that you're most opened. Because you're ready to let go of that suffering that comes every time that you see it. And then it starts showing up, which is so ironic of Earth, right? To do that. And she says that it's a choice, you can make a choice. Because she also says that it's not only for you, but for anyone that resonates, that sometimes we feel like if we don't feel pain when we see that person that we love with someone else, you're giving up. And that's not the case. Seeing love in him, that's why you keep seeing it. So you can see love in him in any given situation, even the hardest freaking situation. You can still look at him and love him and show him love. And anyone else, like his partner. Very, very challenging job. But if it's coming for you, that means you can do it.
Yes.
Hi, MC. It's been a while though since she got in because I'm reading old ones.
Are you drawing the Templar's cross? No.
What?
David asked if I'm drawing the Templar's cross. Not that I'm aware of, no. Maybe I am, some version of it.
Right.
I thought
Go ahead.
I thought the drawing was gonna be blue. And then it is coming out purple.
A few times later in meditation, recently my hands were pulled up about 4 inches or my shoulder, pushed So he moved with that. That is such like an obnoxious way to call your attention, right? Oh gosh. The first thing that came is like Lilith, she showed up and she is like, oh, now you're gonna blame me, aren't you? When you say obnoxious, then everyone is already thinking of me. A part of her is owning it, but it's not just her. It's your own divine masculine aspect calling your attention. I get fear and stay up all night, but I will do that finding and grounding foods because I need to stop with chips. Yeah, I tell myself that sometimes too. I struggle with acceptance at times. So comforting knowing that Mary Magdalene is helping me in this life theme. Yes, she is like a master of acceptance. Lilith is a very good one to help you too if you're in a mood for a punch, or something like that. But she's so powerful to work with. And Mary Magdalene is more like soothing kind of help. Mm-hmm. You're talking to us or just to your drawing?
I just made a noise.
Okay. Why does my cat Cotton chase my son Philip around and starts meowing when he goes into his room? He wants to play, I feel like. I don't know if he's the playing kind. Maybe he plays in a different way. But that's the feeling. It's like the feeling that I got is like playful, Like, why? How dare you go to sleep? How dare you go to your room? Come play with me.
Come dance with us.
Come dance with us. No one has like no concept of why we say that all the time.
David knows.
Oh, I was gonna pull a card for you, Brandy, and something just fell on the floor, like flew out of it. Okay. Your card is love.
Oh.
Flavia, it's so funny. Oh.
Ooh, no.
And there is a lotus flower. Lotus. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Lotus flower.
I think it's a lotus flower. Parece uma vitória régia também, because of that. But anyways.
Yeah, I don't know.
So there is, in the picture, your higher self is guiding me to look at the picture. There is like water, but the water looks like fire. I feel like that alone resonates for you because it's a mix of both. And you're learning to master both of them as being one. And that is different, special even. If that's a better way to put it, your higher self says it, so you not feel like a weirdo. Well, a bigger weirdo than you already are. So the flower represents loving yourself and accepting yourself for your own beauty and knowing that people see you. They see that beauty in you. They see that beauty in your voice and the way that you express yourself. So that's where the fire and the water come together, with the acceptance that you feel like your path is so different sometimes that you feel lonely or lost or even not understood, which sucks even worse than the previous two, So knowing that honoring your uniqueness is very important at this time. I just ate a marshmallow. I'm kind of hungry.
Me too.
I'm gonna get a card for Dawn.
Dawn's back?
I think so. Co-workers keep telling me different things, but I'm trying to imagine an ideal ending and not concentrate on the current reality of the job. I'm just taking a long time to manifest. Sometimes it does, and it serves a purpose too, taking a while to manifest. So just wonder about that. Serendipity. I don't know what that word means, I think. What does it mean? Do you know what it means? For
No.
some reason, I feel like I should. I'm gonna check the book. See, I tell you, I never check the book, but I'm checking the book, and I open exactly on it. Okay, your higher self is telling me not true. I'm just gonna say whatever it is that comes because I don't understand it. Here's the card. You can see it. So your higher self is saying that sometimes you feel like you've spent a lot of time stuck on the same paradigms. Never know how to say that word. And in a very good way, now you feel more found within yourself, within your family, and you just had like a huge confirmation of that, you know, when we were all there together and seeing how people accept and how people see you and how people love you exactly as you are. And the thing that your higher self is saying about the, let's say that the that vision that you perhaps have of yourself, that you were working on the wrong thing. I don't know how that resonates for you. That's what he's saying. Know that everything that you've ever gone through, every synchronicity, every message, everything brought you to this present moment. And it's beautiful. And you are loved and accepted exactly as you are. Yep, that's it. Cawthorn used to be my cat, but he found a true pairing with Philip. Yes. Feel like they are best friends. Dawn is back.
Hi, Dawn.
Serendipity, the occurrence and development of events by chance in a happy or beneficial way. Thank you, Corey. That's beautiful.
What happened to my camera?
What is happening?
What?
You're gonna start filming the mess in the room and no one needs to see
No,
that.
I'm not.
What happened?
Low battery.
Well, I think I'm gonna go pee so I can bring your.
My charger is there,
Okay.
but
That's my head right now.
the cable charge is not long enough, I think.
So what do you want to do?
You need to get another extension.
Okay. I think there's
thingy.
one here. So I think I'm just gonna shut this camera down for a second so you only see Flavia's hand.
Weird.
And I don't want people
Just
to hear me
mute.
pee.
Just mute.
Oh, I know,
the
but
mic.
I need to get up and.
Muted
just showing
already.
up.
Okay. So close it. You guys see me? My
Yeah,
hand.
you see her hand and know that she's singing.
Everything is awesome.
But why? I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna
Yeah.
get the charger for Flavia's phone and I'm gonna pee and I'll be back. I'll be
Okay.
back.
Okay.
That was Yeshua, by the way. Just need to stop using my body like this to make those stupid jokes. like Bob Ross.
What?
That's the best comment.
I love watching
Yes,
Bob Ross.
I went pee, Corey, because well, I don't know. Whenever I'm channeling,
All this time the camera was off, just me.
yeah, whenever I'm channeling, it
So
feels like I don't know what happens. It's like infinite pee. Can you
infinite.
hear us?
What house did Cedric belong to?
What?
My house.
Who said that?
Lizzie. Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuffles. That's not the
Hufflepuffles.
that's not the song. That's how me and my singers sing it.
me, me and my singer singing.
I'm telling you, I'm high on Sharpies. Whenever I'm painting one of those things, because sometimes Flavia draws them and I help her paint, or it's like we did one for Anya
Yes.
and I painted it. Every once in a while, I would panic a little
Why?
because I was like, oh my God, am I coloring the right one? You know?
Oh yeah, it happens.
Yeah. Gryffindor is better,
Oh,
David.
shut up, David.
High five. I could
Gryffindors
see you
and
doing it.
Hufflepuffs are friends.
Alphonse. Could you ask Yeshua if he was in my bathroom the other night? He's
Oh,
saying that
most
yes, and
certainly.
every other night before that, since you were able to go to the bathroom alone.
Oh.
That's not even creepy. He has that thing that he does, you know, that he goes to the bathroom with us.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine said something once that is like, there's a lot of water in the bathroom, and water is very channeling.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense. Well, at least it's a better meaning than him just being creepy. I'm gonna get a card for Corey. Why is Yeshua so obsessed with bathrooms? Good question. Let's ask him. Because no, that's the creepiest thing you've ever
No.
told me. Because that's when you're at your most vulnerable.
Oh boy.
Isn't that
That's
the
so bad.
creepiest thing? And he's saying that it's not meant to be creepy.
Oh no,
It's
really?
not really. It's because you are
What's more vulnerable
okay.
than you sleeping, for an example?
Well, now don't give him ideas.
Well, he's there always.
Oh yeah, he does
he's
that.
always there.
Okay, explain yourself. He's laughing out loud. He's saying that that's the place where you assess your feelings. You know, how many of us do that in the shower? It's like processing everything that happened in the day and, you know, just
It's a
being
place of
alone.
relief,
Yeah.
no matter what you're doing.
That's creepy too. So that's the place that we are the most accepting of him. Don't make people feel no. It's like, oh, so it's okay. That's what he wants. But he's saying that he shows up everywhere, not only in the bathroom,
Yeah.
which is not really not creepy either, though. Thanks for the brief shot of the phone. I was wondering what kind of equipment you're using for the set shots. Great job of on lighting, focus, etc. Yeah, we have like studio lights.
Yeah.
That we use, and it's the
microphone.
Yeah, there's a microphone. I forgot how it's called. It says
Yeti.
blue.
Blue
yeah,
Yeti.
the Blue Yeti. That's good. It's like the pensive room. Yep. I love the Harry Potter Jeopardy, by the way. Try me.
She dared you.
I get it. It's like having a good idea while having an amazing poop. Exactly. Who's never gone through that?
Oh boy, you guys.
Love you, Eva.
Love you.
You. I was grabbing a card for Corey, and then I
Yes,
got distracted with all the poop talk.
that's what you're
Oh
doing.
my god! I was watching back the, and now I'm not even picking a card. I'm telling stories. Sorry, Corey. I'll be right there. I was watching back the channeling with Yeshua that we did while we were in the retreat because I wasn't awake. And then when I asked him to remind me, well, two things happened. I hit my arm in the bathroom. You know, can probably see it's too purple. Um, so a reminder, so like a physical reminder. And then I remember seeing through his eyes, and I could hear his voice talking to people, not my voice. But then I went back to watch the video, and then he's like, it's so cute because he's touching everyone's hand and kissing their hands. um, and then I saw how much he talked about poop and butts, and how much fun he was having with
Mhm.
everyone, and being
Time of
able,
his
he
life.
loves an audience. He has like his moon is in Leo probably, because that's just so cool. But he was so happy, so proud of himself. Now I'm gonna get a card for Corey. I got love for you too,
Hmm.
Corey. Same thing. um I think that's coming for you is that you are being rewarded for all the work you've put, and all the learning of self-love. And sometime very, very soon, you will feel guided to start sharing it with others. And we
Ooh.
can't wait. And I say that for not only like Flavia and I, but everyone else that is here. It's like your conference room of guides,
Yeah.
I'll say. We can't wait.
Yes.
Let me see. I'm just as secretly crazy as you, David said. Well,
Not so secretly though.
be nice.
With
Yeshua
David?
says. Yeah.
Uh,
I'm going to get a card for Elmer. Yep. I think that's the next one. Oh, my hair got tangled in the cards. Okay. So the one that I'm getting for you is family, and it's a tree full of fruits. And the way that I see the fruits, well, they are hearts, and I see them as stars too. So I see like your star family, I'll say, your galactic family, and they are rooting so hard for you. And they have such a, they even make me want to laugh because they have such a light energy, and they're so proud of you, and they have so much fun watching you being human. You know, there's like a thing that, well, with some of my friends, like we talk about raising our hands. It's like we are there with our galactic family, and we go like, one of us should incarnate on Earth. The other ones will just stay here and be guides and be, um higher selves and all that part of the human dream. um and then we raise the hand, like, who wants to, go to Earth this time? And then we just, oh, let me. And then all of them, they are just there watching us and guiding us and supporting us in everything that we do as humans, because in truth we embody all of them. When we do this, we are not just one soul, not just one being. We are a complexity of beings, in our bodies. So That's what I see for you. Is your family is like your galactic family, watching you and supporting you and loving everything you do and having so much fun watching you being human. And that being like everything you eat and drink, everything that you do, they have so much fun. And the thing that they want you to see right now is that how proud they are of you and how fun life can be. You know, if you just detach from the human for a bit and just observe how they observe you, you know, how beautiful it is that you chose to be in a body at this time on earth and how much fun it is to create on earth.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's cool. I couldn't think of a better way to spend my Sunday afternoon with these beautiful light workers. Oh, yep, we feel
My
the same. What
my
are you
leg.
doing?
My blanket. The visuals in the camera wasn't
It's
looking
like,
so good.
oh my god. Oh, sorry.
Boy, don't fall.
Okay, making fun of my noises. Oh my god, where did I stop? I can't find the last person that asked for the
Oh,
card.
how much you wish you had a flag
Okay,
now.
got it.
Are you drawing a group frequency or your personal frequency? Group.
Group frequency for us now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, Mark is the next one. Feels such a strong presence of Archangel Michael for you, by the way. And I got Universal Christ. And for you, right now, it means accepting that the Christ energy lives in you and fully embracing it, however it looks like for you. And that we are all different because we all have a different spark of the divine when we decide being individuals on earth. And that's beautiful. But that does not separate you from Christ consciousness. You are not um, abandoned and you are not outside of it. So just be aware that it's something that is always there. I don't know how that resonates for you, but that's what your higher self is saying right now. And Yeshua. Let me see. You go ahead. I'm just, singing. Did I pick a card for you already, Brandy? I did, the love one.
Yes.
You just came back. I'm going to get one for you, Carol. Oh, it's so cool. It's a mythic reality. It reflects learning and enjoying being an alchemist on earth right now. And also that how safe it is for us right now to be alchemists, to be mystics, to be witches, It's safe now because no one is going to kill you for that. No one is going to, end this earthly life because of it anymore. So that's why we chose to incarnate right now with all that. So enjoy your alchemy is what is coming for you right now. And alchemy is in everything. The breath, food, it's everywhere. So it's very particular to each and every one of us. It doesn't need to be the kind of alchemy that you see like us doing or teaching. It can be something that is very particular to you. Mas cadê? Yeshua is such a comedian. Yeah, he really is. He's so funny. He's making me laugh all the time. We got like we posted a lens on our Patreon with the magnets, and there's like there is a naked Yeshua, and you can dress him up. We've been having so much fun with that.
Yeshua.
Yeah, it's so funny. And every morning when I wake up, he makes me go there and change his clothes. And he's always choosing something different. Today they have like a an outfit that is a sheep. So they have like the head and the body, and the place where the head is just like fur, so you can remove that part of the magnet. So he put like himself with that with the heads like a costume of a sheep, and then he put the furry thing on his chest. It's like his furry chest, and I'm like, oh my god, like why?
So bad.
So what? After the last Magdalena's class, after the ritual, I got depressive again, and an old feeling came back, and I am still in that space. What happened during the ritual? Flavia and I were talking about that. And one of the reasons why we wanted to make that ritual a little bit more private, I'll say, was because that's an initiation ritual, and it's an agreement that you make with yourself, with whatever it is that you call your guides and your higher self and your light body and everything. And let's say it's a commitment. I don't want to say it's something serious because I don't like that word, but that's the best that I can find right now. And we were talking about how we saw that people that arrived a little later in the group and had not been like from the beginning, and I don't know if you watched every single class and you took like the whole course, I'll say, or if you just watched whatever served you at the moment. But we felt like people that have been since the beginning or something related to that, they didn't have many symptoms. And people symptoms, it's not something bad, again, just making clear. And people that arrived a little later, they felt a little all over the place, and we didn't want that to happen, but still we didn't want to limit the ritual because it's part of the program, I'll say, the thing that we started creating with Mary Magdalene and Isis primarily, and Yeshua and Horus, is that remembrance of the alchemy. And we've been learning, and everyone that you start in the beginning, they had a whole month to integrate that energy, and to practice and to feel those things. So when you invite your light body to be present in your physical body, that is the hugest download you could receive on earth. And that is why we use sexual energy to measure that, to counterpart that. And maybe if you haven't been practicing with your sexual energy, if you haven't been manipulating that energy and working with that energy for a while, it feels harsh in the body, and I feel like I should have talked about it before, and I'm sorry that I didn't, because it was just a thing in the moment, and Isis wanted to open it for everyone. And that gives me the feeling that whatever it is that you are experiencing afterwards, it's serving you somehow. Otherwise, she would have made me select more, and talk about it before and just let people know. But it was something so organic that it makes me feel like whatever it is that comes up for you, it's serving. So people felt like they were purging. Some people felt all kinds of things, like very not grounded, very ungrounded, headaches, because it's like in a cellular level, you've awakened so much in your body. And in your body, not only in a physical sense, but all of your bodies, your light body, your emotional body. So that one thing that perhaps you've been neglecting, or that you didn't pay attention, or that wasn't fully resolved, it shows back up, because that's what light does. It illuminates everything. So that is why um, some people are feeling more strongly, some quote unquote symptoms. So let me see if something in particular comes to you. I'm going to read it again. You feel depressive. And then there is some other part that now Isis is saying, is that some things we feel again because we trigger that same kind of essence of an energy. So whatever it was that connecting your light body to your physical body, and whatever it is related to sexual energy in your body, that thing triggered the same kind of feeling of depression as you had before, because that's the only way that your body can translate it for you right now. So you are not going backwards. It's just a way for your body to show you what is um, going on. It's just a trigger that your body offers you. Some people feel anxiety. So let's say that it reminds you of something that happened. Even if not consciously, your body feels. For example, when you go to France and everything smells like lavender. So every time that you smell lavender, you are transported back to France. If you had a great time in France, that makes you happy. If you had the most horrible time in France, you get triggered and you get sad and you get depressed. So when you are lighting up your DNA and awakening things, your body will try to show you the best that it can that it's working. Does that make sense? So your body is just showing you that activation worked. And it's just like a trigger remembrance, like a muscular thing, even. It's like a just like that. So your body just goes to that place. So it's not something that you had that is unresolved. It's just the best way that your body can translate whatever came to you in that time. And being nice to yourself, being loving to yourself, to your body, to everything, is very important when you're going through those awakenings. Because the way that Yeshua shows it to me, it's like a wave and then another wave and then another wave. And sometimes it's very still with the awakenings, and then another huge wave becomes, and then it's still, and then a tsunami comes, that's how we chose to experience things on Earth. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze now.
Bless you.
I'm sorry for the noise. I'm allergic to spring and it's starting. So yeah, I don't know how that resonates for you, but just be nice to yourself, be kind to yourself, and know that it passes,
Mhm.
And whatever is calling for attention, give it attention, your higher self says. You need to post that in a Facebook Patreon page. What?
What?
I don't remember what was funny. It was worth the purging. Only lasted 2 days. Yeah, I felt that when I started, when I was initiated, because truth is that it happened in rapid succession for me, and then it was there. Because like the first time that I fully allowed myself to receive that alchemy, so I could share it, um, it was very fast. So I had like a purging thing. I had like going through my emotions all over again. Everything that you're feeling, I felt it in like 1 month. So that was crazy. So loud. So just be nice to yourself. I had only made it through Mastering the Breath 2, and in addition to Great Divinity, I did feel facing things I needed to face. Not unusual in such cases. Gratitude to you and Isis. Thank you. Yeah, it's normal. It's And if you watched it, if you were there for the initiation, it's because you were supposed to. It's not like anyone did anything wrong. Everything has, let's say, a purpose on Earth. You will pass, like she said. How can we feel more joy in our life every day? Yeshua said, be present with the now.
Mhm.
That's how you feel more joy. I didn't get a chance to finish my thought process in the initiation. I had to focus on something else. I keep wondering if I understood the message. Your heart knows, and if you want, you can watch it back. It's fine. You can do it on your own, you know? Don't even need to watch back. Just put yourself in that place again. Let's say do a meditation, you know? And then just be present there and see whatever shows up for you. Maybe you were interrupted because your initiation was supposed to be a little different.
Mhm.
Just let whatever comes to you. So something did heal then. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
That's what it is. I thought I did something wrong. No, no. Love your body
Mhm.
is what I got. Yes, exactly. So would it be helpful to do all the classes and then the initiation again? Can we do the initiation more times? You don't need to do it more times, and probably once you watch all the classes, you will feel like you are initiated already. Do you understand? It's like you comprehend everything better. So just take your time to integrate the energy, because we learn one thing at a time, and every single time something is activated, you know? So do the meditations, do the processes, take your time. And by the end, you will feel like you are initiated because it's already happened. And if you don't, then you can do it again. But you don't need to do it one more time, you know? Are you done?
Yes.
What's happening?
I'm just rotating my
Dun, dun,
piercings.
dun, 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 dun. I don't like it. Really don't like
It feels good.
it.
Thank you, Jimena. I'm gonna show it closer to you. Let's see. Open. Yes. Let's see if it. It'll be better in a picture because some colors look the same and they are different. But yeah, can you see that it's silver on camera?
So pretty. I'm hypnotized.
Uh,
So cool, right, guys? It took almost 3 hours, and I think that's good.
the amount of
That's not
time.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Some take longer, some take less time. It's just because this one it was hard to focus on one thing.
Yeah.
It was a lot
There's
of
a lot of
yeah.
energy going
It was
around.
fun.
That's
I
why.
liked it. Yeah.
I had a friend, Aunt Terry, pass on Friday. Does she want to say anything to her family? I have Yeshua bring them. He's my handler. Whenever anyone asks for something, and if they are ready, they come, and if not, then Yeshua just is the messenger, I'll say. But he brings her, and she's so happy. And the thing that I hear from her is like just a sentence: is "Be at peace, for I am." And then she highlights "I am." So she's not only at peace, she is. She is everything. And she's so excited. So happy. The feeling that she gives me is just she's so excited. It's like she's seeing everything and she's understanding everything and she's having so much fun. And it's so cool to feel that. Silver is super. Don't say it. Yeshua changing the clothes. Oh yeah, good. I'll show you. I'll take a picture and I'll post
Yeah,
Yeshua's
because
pictures.
the lands are just 24 hours.
Yeah.
So we have so much fun changing his clothes.
Yeah, every
Way too
time.
much fun.
Way too much fun. And he does too. He goes like, "Oh, put that one. I want to wear the hat today." I'm like, "Oh God!" But he likes just being shirtless, and I'm like, "Okay then." So he'll make me put like the skirt on him. You know, it's like the tunic, because the tunic is two parts. So then he'll be wearing only the skirt and a very ugly necklace, feeling his best. He said, "I'm feeling myself." So, That was awesome.
Yeah.
Did you guys like watching Flavia creating her art? Let us know if that's something that you would want to see again.
Yeah.
So we can keep doing this and having a conversation. Maybe next time we have someone to channel while she does that,
Mm-hmm.
right? I think it would help focus the energy,
Yeah,
right?
totally. Oh my god. Sounds like the dogs are here.
But that's the small dog.
Oh, the
That's none
neighbor?
of, yeah, I know their voice.
Their voice. They're barking. Um, this feels for me like another version of the one that I painted yesterday. Because I was observing it now, the canvas one.
Hmm.
Because it also pulls inside like a portal
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I do feel the Templars, as
Yeah,
David said, because that's been coming up a lot. And
lot.
I was even looking on Etsy today if I could find anything that is like an antique for the Templars, because for some reason I wanted to have something like a key or a box or anything at all, and I couldn't find anything yet.
What?
Something like an antique from the Templars,
Ah,
For some reason I felt like I wanted to do that.
hmm.
And it's been coming up a lot with the Holy Grail and everything and all
Yeah.
the theories. I just have so much fun with that. So I do feel that too. It's like a
Mhm.
portal to visit that.
Yeah. It's like a moment in time,
Yeah.
specifically.
And so much more too.
Mm.
I still see Arcturians.
Yeah, they are very present
They are very,
these
very, very
days.
much. They keep showing up again and again
Hmm.
and again. And I love them so much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start from the beginning and see how she uses that projector or ruler on the table. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think that because the pencil is very light, you can see the the light is in the tail.
yeah.
But I
Let
just
me see.
measure.
Hmm.
I think the most important thing to start is to find the middle of the sheet.
Yeah, I think we should create a frequency oracle card. That'd
Yeah,
be awesome.
so cool.
You need to draw like 44 of those.
Times 3 hours.
You see? Peachy. Yeshua says. For you who does not experience time at
Yeah.
all, that's peachy. I feel so much silver energy descending. Yes,
Mhm.
like a moon energy, right?
Yes.
Yep. It's like a mixture of a moon and a dragon, and I see Hillel.
Hmm.
That's cool. You need to stretch your body and massage your body. There's a move the stagnant energy
Uh-huh.
blocking you from seeing more love. Yeah, that's good advice, Corey.
Yes.
It was amazing watching the future Bob Ross painting. Please,
I
let's make a
felt
Bob Ross.
I felt so much like it
Let's make a
when I
Bob
was
Ross
painting with
video,
paint
so you can
yesterday.
teach people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
So funny.
It's like a parody, or I don't
Gonna
know how to say.
do a smaller one so it doesn't take as long in the video.
Nice to be together. The art is a great reason, right?
Ah, sweet.
Very calming. It really is.
Yeah.
I meant the glitter would make it sparkle on camera. Ooh,
That is
I like
true.
glitter.
I'm starting to explore more textures and stuff, so I would definitely try that out. Really
You can create
cool.
a fast forward video to see it in 5 minutes. We
Yeah,
have a video.
we are trying. It's still in 40 minutes and it's so fast forward. And I'm
Yeah.
trying to cut it so it looks so it's smaller.
Yeah, because no one wants to watch this for
40
40
minutes.
minutes.
Well, we just
Without
did for
talking,
3
without doing
hours,
anything.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
no,
just
without anything else.
yeah,
That sounds boring to me.
right.
It needs to be like 5
And my
minutes.
hands
But I think you can probably fast
The-
forward, more.
yeah, cut some parts.
Yeah.
The coloring part is the most fun. Fast forward because it's just
Yeah, it's
colors.
It is very satisfying. Did the Templars use the initiation wells? Yep.
Yes.
The one that we went in Sintra here in Portugal.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I need to write a post about stuff,
So much
you know.
stuff there, guys.
But every single crevice is a portal.
Yeah.
And then Yeshua would start showing up in each portal,
Because you
looking
go
different.
you walk down the well 9 floors, and when you get to the bottom there are tunnels
Yeah.
that leads to
And then
other
it
places.
feels like you are inside Earth wombs,
Mhm.
you know, Gaia's womb.
Yeah.
It's just so beautiful. And the walls look like bones. It's so
Yeah.
cool.
So cool.
But yeah, they used the initiation
Yeah,
wells.
it was the at the time it was built to use it to initiate the new masons. So cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it comes from alchemy
Yeah.
in many
Definitely.
levels. Many
Yes.
levels.
Yes.
Love you too, Isabella.
Oh,
Can
I love
Yeshua
you.
sing the any song?
What is any song?
Ask him to go there and sing for you. He'll love to do that. Annie, are you okay?
Oh, Michael
Are you
Jackson.
okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? When you tell us that you're okay. And then Yeshua goes like, ah. You saw that too, right? With the glove
Yeah.
and the
Oh, no.
and the grabbing of the parts.
Yes.
And he's doing like
Oh,
that.
boy.
And he's ow.
No.
Oh no. He's gonna be singing
Moonwalking
that. Yeah.
in the living room now.
Oh my god. He's wearing the hat too.
Uh,
And now he's doing the movement. That you go forward.
I
Oh
laughed
my
so
god.
hard when you trans-channeled Yash on the retreat because a dog barked in the background and I thought they had followed you.
Everyone was saying that.
It was Roger.
Julie
the-
was like, Annie's dogs are here because
Yeah.
they follow me everywhere. And now I
Everywhere.
associate them with Anubis. So I call all of them Anubis. And then Anubis starts showing up everywhere too. So it's like, you know, my babies.
Yeah.
They do. They know I love them.
It reminded me of Lily calling Roger my baby. My
Yeah.
baby.
Aw, he was so
So
pretty.
cute.
We
There's a
found
dog
there was a
there.
dog, yeah, and he looked like his face is like a puppy, but he was very big, and he had no idea. I think that he was that big, so he would just sit on our laps, and he would love just
Oh. Coming.
cuddling and stuff. And when you
Yeah.
try to leave, he would start biting you like, "Nye, nye, nye, don't go," and then he would just start biting like your clothes,
Yeah.
and like, no, no, no,
Holding
don't
you.
go. So freaking cute. I was just channeling Roger for a second.
Yeah.
We named him
Oh,
Roger. I think
yeah.
Lily named him Roger.
Yeah. I didn't even
Oh
know where
god.
it came from.
He was like
But again, we were
he
talking to
and
Chewbacca.
yeah, he and Chewie. They were like the
the mascots.
the mascots of the retreat. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Well, he was the cutest thing ever.
Yeah. I feel so observed right now because there's a camera on my hands. So I'm like, anything I do, you can see.
Okay, guys. Oh, gotta go.
Yes. I am so hungry.
Yep, I'm hungry too.
Look again at Hey Leo because
Isn't he awesome? Oh yeah.
Let me just take this off because I don't want to spill water.
Just as a visual way, that's how we see Hillel when he shows up as a human.
So
We
funny.
love watching you.
And there's
I
like
can hear
a-
your voice, David.
David wrote in the back.
Not creepy.
He protect, he attack, but most importantly, he rubs your back and gives you snacks. It's
So
the best
good.
look.
Love you guys. I'll see you
Yeah.
soon. We have a channeling coming up. I had 2 ideas for channeling. I think I'm gonna post like a poll so you guys can decide. Well, I didn't have 2 ideas; they showed up. So one is the Arcturians and one is Mary Magdalene plus Freddie Mercury. They want to talk about sound alchemy. And the Arcturians, I don't know what they want to talk about, but they've been showing up a lot. So whoever doesn't get picked, we can do next month or the next. I don't know. But yeah, so I think I'll post a poll. So
next
an eye for
month is
that.
gonna be Yeshua all over it.
Yeah, it's gonna be our
1 year.
a 1 year anniversary of Patreon. So there's Easter, So there's that the whole shebang.
Yes.
It's always a lot of fun. Love spending time with all of you too.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Always
Gina.
amazing. I missed you guys.
Yeah, me too. Freddie Mercury for the win, I know, right?
Right?
Then he shows up in the house. I had the hardest time accepting his energy because I'm such a fan and I would fangirl over him. And I was like, I can't, I am not ready. But he isn't
Imagine you start singing.
getting he does. He shows
No,
up
I
and then
mean
he
in
is
the middle of the
like
channeling.
now he's singing for you, Flavia.
Oh.
He's like, love of my
Oh
life.
no.
You've heard me.
Gonna
So I
cry.
love him so much. Yeah,
Gonna
we'll see
cry.
what goes. So thank you guys. We love you. We'll see you probably next week because we're gonna take
Yes.
some days now to rest because of the last
traveling.
couple of weeks were really crazy. So
Mhm.
we'll see you guys very soon. Thank you so
Yes.
much for supporting us, for even waiting for us. We know we didn't post
The
the
schedule
schedule,
until
until like
Friday
yesterday.
yesterday.
So thank you so much for
Yes.
keeping up with our craziness and always being there for us. We love
Yeah.
you so much.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.
You have the mouse, so
Oh
you.
yeah, I do.
It's not me
How
this
do I do
time.
it? Here?
Yes.
Bye guys.
Bye.